On the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Kubra Emokpire, is asking the court to compel her baby daddy, Adams Izuagba, to take responsibility over their love child.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Kubra Emokpare versus Adams. Parties one.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, plaintiff, can you tell me why you are here?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Okay,
What's your name?
my name's Kubra. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit upset because my son's dad has been running for 9 years and I was hoping to catch him here. But once again, he didn't come.
Who?
My son's dad. Let me try and be strong so you can hear me. Okay, so his name is Adams Izuagbe. I'm Kubra Emokpare. We met in 2011 and we started cutting. We cut it for about 6 months, after which we got engaged and everything was going fine, everything was going well until after his family came to do the knocking, like introduction. Then his real color started to come out. Although a lot of people told me that he's a womanizer, he's this, is that, but I didn't see that part of him when we started dating. But after I accepted his ring and after we did the first introduction, he gradually started changing. He became very hostile. It actually became an abusive relationship. So many times I tried to walk out of the relationship, and when I tried to walk out, he starts begging, pleading. Sometimes he will pull a knife at me and say, if I leave, he will kill himself. If I insist that I want to leave, he will kill himself and kill me. So over time, I got fed up because every little thing led to arguments, every little thing led to fights. Sometimes he would take my phone, he would wipe out my entire contact. I don't know if I should call it esteem issues. I don't know what to call it. So, July 2012, actually our court wedding was slated for August 4th, 2012, but I walked out on the relationship July 13th. I called it off 12th of July 2012. We had a normal altercation because over time we started having issues, and I'll report to my mother. My mother will say, you have sharp mouth. I'm sure you're the problem. When he's talking, you keep quiet. Because if you see him, he looks very quiet. You know, he hides behind his look to perpetrate his acts. Let me just put it like that. So my mother said, when he's talking, you don't talk. Just keep quiet. Blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, fine. But when I don't talk, it becomes worse. Like, okay, he'd be like, is it a goat that is a goat that is bleating or a dog is barking? It sharp became worse to the extent that he beat me up that day and pulled my hair. It's the reason I don't have edges anymore. Like, I had braids like this, so he pulled my braids. And I wanted to leave that day. I told him, look, I'm done with you. I can't continue like this because I want to get married. I'll not kill myself. He pleaded and pleaded and pleaded. I said, no, like, no way. He pulled out a knife and said, okay, he was going to kill himself and kill me. Nobody's going to survive it. I just had to, because he looked really desperate, and I felt if I insisted on leaving, he might actually do it. So I kept quiet, and I acted like everything was okay. Because I was supposed to sleep over. I started sleeping over during the weekends because we were planning marriage. So the next morning was a Monday morning. He wanted to leave for work. He was very skeptical about going to work. Something just told him that if he leaves, I will leave. He didn't want to go to work. I just assured him. I told him that everything is fine. He finally left for work. The moment he left for work, my little belongings I had there, I ran away with them. You know, I had to go home. Told my family that I'm not getting married anymore. I don't want to die. My mother tried to make me go back. My father was like, no, she's the one in the relationship. She doesn't want to date him anymore. That's fine. He called, he pleaded. I said, no way. So 2 weeks after I left, I realized I was pregnant. So I realized I was pregnant. I had to reach out to him. I called him and told him, look, I'm pregnant. Oh. He was happy. He's like, okay, fine. I told my mom, he said, let me call you back. So he called me back. Then he said, his mother said I should come for what they call it, a test to be sure if I'm really pregnant. So I went. We did the test. I was 4 weeks pregnant as at that time. Then the mother actually followed us to the hospital. The mother was like, Dami, I cannot leave and come back and say, because she was a problem in the relationship. But I didn't even look at her because I'm not going to leave. I know I'm not going to live with her. So I just focused on my baby daddy. The mother was a problem, but I don't want to talk about her. I just want to face my baby daddy. So she said that I left about 2 weeks ago and I'm not coming now to say I'm pregnant. Like, that her son is not responsible for the pregnancy. I said, how will you say that 4 weeks? That's 2 weeks after I left. She said it's not her business. So that even her pastor told her that I will bring a child that is not her son's child. I'm like, where is that coming from? It became a big issue. My father said, okay, no problem. When I have a child, we'll go for a DNA. Adam was like, yes, that when I have the child, we'll go for a DNA. All through the period I was pregnant, he didn't talk to me, I didn't talk to him. I tried to reach out to him on several occasions though, but he didn't want to be a part of it all. So my father said, leave him alone. You don't force a man to be part of a child's life. So I left him alone. I had my child on the 1st of April, 2013. On the 1st of April, 2013, and I reached out to him. I even thought that the arrival of the baby would even soften him up, but no, I was wrong. So I reached out to him. I told him, I just put to bed, we need to name the child. And if you even come and see this child, the child looks just exactly like you. He said he has told me that his mother said that his mother's prophet said he's not the father of the child. So your mother's prophet said, okay, no problem. Let's go for a DNA. Make yourself available for a DNA. I've been running after him for almost 9 years now, because my son will be 9 in April. I've been pursuing him for almost 9 years now to come and get the DNA done so that he can be taking responsibility for the child. He has refused so many times. I've tried to reach out. Even I tried to drag him down here. Once again, he didn't come. So I just want him to come, get the DNA done, and pay for damages, because it's not easy to watch people call my child a bastard. It's not easy for my child to be asking me, like sometimes they're talking about their fathers, and my son will ask me, Mommy, where is daddy? I don't know what to say. And I've been lying to him that his dad is in America. Sometimes he says, okay, I want to talk to my daddy. I'll have to beg a friend to talk to him and act like he's the father. How long am I going to continue doing that? Even if he doesn't want to be part of the son's life, I don't want him to be a part of my life too. He should come and take responsibility. He should stop telling people that he's not responsible. If he knows he's not responsible for the pregnancy, why is he running?
The plaintiff, Kubura Emokpare, claims she got engaged to Adams Izuagba, but close to their marriage date, she had to walk out of the relationship because her would-be husband was toxic and abusive. She had no idea she was already pregnant. 9 years after, she claims Adams has not taken responsibility for the love child and has not yielded to the request for a DNA paternity test. Kubra wants Justice Court to intervene in the matter.
The whole thing has been on me, and I'm tired. My father is no more. My father died 2 years ago. When I have issues like this, my father steps in, but now there's nobody there to step in for me. He has to come and start taking responsibility. My rent is due now. I need him to come and get a place for my son and I, because my son lives in Lagos where I live in Asaba. I don't have a maid that will take care of him for me. He's going to school. I want him to school here in Lagos and be with my mother while I run around for everything. But at this point now, the boy is growing up, and the more he's growing up, my expenses are growing. And I want him to start staying with me at this point, because I noticed that my mother is handling with soft hand. So I just need him to come and take responsibility, and this thing, I don't know. I want to plead with the court to get him to come and do the DNA test, come and take responsibility for his child. Even the school that my son is going to now, I'm not comfortable with it, but because I have other expenses, I have to just let him attend that school for now. Meanwhile, his father is somewhere, living a big boy life and calling my own child a bastard.
refrain from saying anything right now until I listen to his own side of the story. You know where he stays.
Yes, ma'am.
You have his address and everything.
I can get it.
You can get it, okay. The second issue I have here right now is you are ready to conduct a DNA test.
I've been ready for like forever.
Okay then.
The plaintiff said the defendant has been elusive and is not present in court. Judge Fumi adjourns this matter.
So for now, I adjourn this matter. Matter hereby adjourned.
All rise.